Sup, everybody? We're joined here by a very, very, very special guest all the way from Atlanta, coming out to the West Coast to visit us, Big Boi.
Yes.
Say what's up to the people.
What's up, people?
Everybody watching at home on Facebook Live, on the internet, you know, Twitterverse.
Okay, cool. That's live. That's live.
Well, it's live. It's live.
All right. Yeah, we out here. Yeah.
So, not really live, just to, you know.
Okay, cool. All right.
But we're gonna run it like it's live. So.
All right, gotcha.
Okay. So jumping right into it, we got a new album coming out.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this project, Boomiverse.
Boomiverse is my 12th record, fourth solo album. And Boomiverse is like the big bang.
Okay.
We call it the big boom. You know, we want to start fresh and new, new melodies, cadences, instrumentation, just a new take on music in general. You know, coming from Outkast, we always want to be outside of what's going on in the cookie cutter world of music.
So why did you feel like now was the time to hit refresh on your sound?
It's like that every time we put out an album. Every time we make a record, it's, you don't never want to sound the same as what you've done already. Like, I never want to repeat what I've already done. So you go into the studio with a mindset of everything has to be brand new and fresh. You know, never playing it safe and going with something that already worked, or making a song that sound like the last song you put out. Like, we don't do that.
Right.
We don't do that.
No, that's a no-go. But so you've been releasing like singles, little tracks from this album, leading up to the big release. So,
Yeah.
but I feel like each song has its own different sound.
Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see what you're going. I see what you're doing there, and I really, really like it. So I kind of want to dig deeper into each one of those so far.
Okay.
So we got Chocolate.
Yes.
Recently.
Yes.
And that was a song by Troz?
No, it's a feature of my man Jake Troff, who goes by the name of Troze.
Troze, that's how you say it.
Troze.
Okay.
We worked together on my last record, Vicious Lies and Dangerous Rooms. We did a song called Apple of My Eye.
Okay.
And I've had this record done for some years now. I actually licensed it out. He did to do like a iPhone commercial for it. The song was
For the 6, right?
Yeah.
I saw
So
that.
I've had it for a minute. You know what I mean? So. I picked up a bag or two on it already before it even came out. But that whole idea of that record came from, I did a Las Vegas residency at the Wynn at Club Surrender. So I was DJing with the Dungeon Family DJs. And we used to test out records,
Okay.
Like, so that was one of the ones we tested out. Got that Vegas club feel to it, and it's a monster.
So Vegas clubs, that's a whole different type of club sound than I would say from like, clubs in Atlanta or clubs out here. So why test your records there?
Because we was at a residency.
Yeah.
So we were DJing like once a month for like maybe 9 months at the Wynn, and at the same time we were recording the record.
Right.
So we would sneak records in just to see how people, reacted to them. So I tested all the records out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what the people gravitated towards, that we would record that.
Yeah, so Chocolate was one of those like, I can't hold on to this no more. I gotta put it out.
I had to let it go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling it. So are we gonna get a video for that soon?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's Sylvia Rome's favorite record. She's like the boss lady.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if it was up to her, that would have came out first.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we did get a video from your other song with Adam Levine from Maroon 5.
Yes.
I like that video. It's has a groovy feel, like we're in the laundromat, then we're in space.
Yeah.
Like I was enjoying that.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about creating that record and then translating that feel from creating it into a music video.
Well, that record came about, we recorded this album between Atlanta and LA. And when I would come out here, like my A&R would set up meetings with different producers. So I worked with Scott Storch, and I met this new producer that I hadn't worked with before called DJ Dahi. And he was a diehard Dungeon Family fan. And I just told him, when I meet with producers, I was like, don't play me what you think I'm gonna like. I want to hear everything. You know what I mean? So when I picked that record, he's like, nobody ever would have picked this. Like, yeah, of course, because I can see where it can go. So we took it back to Atlanta. I brought Sleepy Brown in and Scar, and we began to put the chorus on it. Then I just, began inking it and got it all the way together. Then, when I do records, I send them to my manager. So I sent it to my manager, and me and Adam Levine got the same management. CAM management, CAM management, Jordan over there, real cool guy. So he's like, hey, oh my God, babe. You gotta let me play this for Adam. I was like, all right. And L.A. Reid was at the time, he was like, man, let Adam get on that record.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, we'll see what it sounds like. So Adam heard it, loved it, and sent it back like in 2 days, man. And so, you know, we got Sleepy Brown, Scar, Adam Levine. It's like a real Parliament Funkadelic feel to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all the ears on that.
Layers of different vocalists to make that one universal sound. So yeah, it's a lot put into it.
So what would you say each person brought to the layers?
Scar brought the smoothness to
it.
Sleepy Brown definitely brought the funk.
Yeah.
And Adam brought the crispy. You know what I mean? And so when you put all those three together singing it, man, it's just all in unison.
Right.
It get that one big sound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we take time with that.
Okay. And then you brought the video. I saw you in there with your little two-step.
Yeah.
I was feeling that.
I'll get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? It was about.
In your fur?
Yeah, it was. I'm talking about I was sweating like the devil, man. It was about 2 in the morning. It was like the last shot of the night. And then the girls, I didn't want like a whole bunch of like Rhythm Nation choreography. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, we're gonna do a little pimp, little two-step. So I started doing it, and the choreographer like, do it Big is doing. Everybody follow Big. So, you know what I'm saying? We just did something simple.
Okay.
It looked good on camera though.
Yeah, I was feeling that. I was really feeling that.
Thank you.
So also released In the South.
Yes.
Got that song out, and you brought together Gucci and the late Pimp C, of course. So why did you feel like those two elements would represent the South and the song for you for your album?
I mean, every name speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You know, the track was brought to me by the producer by the name of Corey Moe, and he produced a lot of the UGK records. So he has, you know, a lot of unreleased Pimp C vocals and things like that. Now, I actually have another song with Pimp C that's I'm holding for the other. You know, I got another record too.
Okay.
Yeah. So
another album.
Yeah. This is sack. This is sack 1. Boomiverse is sack 1.
Okay.
And then once the people show appreciation, then I give them sack 2. I did like 40 records.
Little treats. Oh, 40.
Oh yeah, all high caliber. So to have all three of us on the record, like, you know, you Gucci Man right now, that's Atlanta.
Right.
Big Boi is Atlanta. Pimp C is Dirty South, you know.
Right.
And, you know, just letting people know the South is here to stay. We still making that Cadillac music. You know what I mean?
Right.
For sure.
South here, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Well, heard it here everywhere, but you know.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Like you said before, like you've never been afraid to test different sounds, to experiment in different music, and you always want the unexpected. But I feel like a lot of today's artists are getting like some backlash or like critiques for trying something different and not being traditional hip hop. So why do you think that they get the backlash for something that you've been doing, that you proved was cool?
I think, you know, some people are just, you know, afraid of growth, you know what I mean? But me, with the younger artists, I embrace all of them wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? I love the young boys. They wild, they expressing themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not like the type of music that they're making, but these boys are touching people all across the world. So, you know, before you judge, like what I do, I, you know, sit back and watch the youth. I like to watch the evolution.
Right.
Like what they're gonna sound like on their next record or the next song. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let them do their thing, man, and everybody gonna, you know, be themselves. Like, you know, just do you. Stop worrying about everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, man, I love the young boys, man.
So do you hit the studio with some of these young cats and like put your little 2 cents at their records or put your hands in it?
Yeah, they come to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's all good, man. Like, I had, you know, a couple of cats fall through. I worked with A$AP Rocky on my last record.
Okay.
You know, Scotty ATL is another up-and-coming dope artist out of Atlanta that is jamming.
Right.
Got some new stuff coming.
Okay, check that out.
Yeah, Scotty ATL next to blow, man. New guy, Eric Bellinger. This guy from out here, I work with him. He's a dope singer, writer.
He is.
And yeah, we cut like 5 records, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
he's a really good writer. I think he's one of the underappreciated, appreciated.
oh, he's shining. He gonna shine on this Boomiverse, and they gonna know his name.
Okay.
For sure,
So he like wrote some stuff.
He wrote a couple of hooks. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. He's the man. You know, they call me the king of giving somebody a shot. You know what I mean? Like 2 of my proudest accomplishments is music is signing Janelle Monáe and Killer Mike. You know?
Right.
Like L.A. Reid called me King Midas. You know what I mean? Because I can see and tell when an artist got that hunger and when they want it. You know what I mean? And to see Janelle now doing movies, and she got an album coming out too, as well as Killer Mike will Run the Jewels, and he's in Europe right now touring. Like I'm like the proud big brother, man. Like, we like the hip hop X-Men Avengers. You know what I mean? Like we can't stop. It's Dungeon Family for life.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, is being able to, you know, accomplish something and then drop your gems on the younger generation so that it doesn't have to, you know, fizzle down. And like you said, Dungeon Family gonna keep going, it's gonna keep growing. It's not a time of the past, it's
man.
now.
That's you know, it's all about evolution and reinventing yourself. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm still young and pretty with a strong back, you know what I'm saying? I'm still be out here doing it. As long as my boys don't walk me around Disney World and tear my knees up.
Speaking of some of the new up-and-comers, like we just had the XXL cover come out yesterday, and I'm not sure if you saw it, but some of the new up-and-comers are on there. But I also saw that there's a lot of critiques, and there was one comment that I saw that said, I have quote, "There needs to be a reverse cover with producers because none of these rappers would touch fame without their producers." So it's a really strong statement. But you having a heavy background in production and having that ear, do you think that there's been an industry shift in where, like, lyrics, like production outranks lyrics now?
To me, they all go hand in hand. You know what I mean? I'm an MC first. Of course, I'm a producer. Me and Dre, we produced a lot of the Outkast records.
Right.
But the producers are the unsung heroes. You know, like now. I've been working with Organized Noise Strong, Scott Storch. I work with Manny Fresh.
Right.
Like the producer's gonna set the stage. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the production might outweigh the lyrics, because right now, in this day and age, it's not really what you're saying, it's how you say it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, style kind of outweighs content.
That's a good way to put it.
You know what I'm saying? But
right.
Everybody got to do their job for you to be the best. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys on the cover of the XXL is my little partner from Atlanta, Cap G. Shout out to him, my homeboy KP. That's a hometown College Park favorite. Look out for the SAL Hefe. That's my little partner. So yeah, I stamp him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Cap G too. I think he's cool. I think he has like a
dope,
unique type of feel for him, and he actually speaks to a different demographic that isn't always represented in rap.
And he can rap.
Yes,
For real.
he can rap for real.
I'm a fan of lyricists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I saw that you and Andre were hanging out in New York a little bit.
Yeah.
People buzzing about something coming from you too. Like, is that true?
That's the spirit of Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, the spirit of
We
Jesus.
can leave it up to Jesus.
That's
then.
the spirit of Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's the Lord.
Well, can you share any like memories, like your best, fondest memory of?
It's all of our whole childhood. You got to think. I slept on his bedroom floor with him and his dad. You know, my whole senior year in high school.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, me and Dre brothers for life. You know what I mean? He's my kid's godfather. I'm his kid's godfather. Like just because you don't see us doing music, and people are like, why are they not making songs? You know what I'm saying? That man want to take a break. People don't get that man want to take a break.
Right. Respect.
I've been doing this since we were 17. You know what I'm saying? So, when God say let it go, it'll go.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For sure.
Well, we're gonna be waiting for God to come knocking on that door.
I already know. Ain't nothing but God.
So, as you've been promoting this album, you've also been Instagramming like little clips of like some of your good, not good, but they're all good, but old songs, like classic songs.
Catalog, baby.
Yeah, of course, catalog.
Yeah.
So with this extensive catalog, what is one of your verses that you're the most proud of, or something that you think like every time you hear it, like, yo, I really killed this song, like?
Shit, all of them.
Nothing rings like top
No,
list?
I could remember sitting down at the table with a pen and a pad to write every last one of those songs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if I had to pick a favorite, because I love the video, it's Bombs Over Baghdad was one of my favorites.
Okay.
That, I love that. And the Missy Elliott, All in My Grill, that's like an all-time classic. Or you can go Drawing the Wind with CeeLo. Or you can go Ain't No Way Around It with Future
All
and
of them.
Jeezy. Yeah, man, it's work.
So why was Bombs Over Baghdad your favorite video?
Because it was like 130 degrees in Atlanta, and we changed clothes like 8 times. You know, one thing about Outkast was always wanting to look like the music. So we would just change and change and change. And we had a nice little wardrobe budget, you know what I'm saying?
It was fun.
Good, yeah. Some of that stuff is in the Smithsonian in D.C.
Oh, word, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta go check that out. I'm going to D.C. in a little bit, so I'll
man.
put that on the list.
The Black History Museum, we got stuff in there too, yeah.
Look at you, travel guide.
I didn't even know until the people told me. People just came, knocked on the door like, we need some items.
Okay.
And then Dre was like, hey man, we in the National Black Museum, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, congratulations. That's a really dope thing.
It's dope, man, for the legacy, and to still be here doing music at a high caliber and respected and having fun, you know what I mean? Like one thing about Big is I do it because I got a musical addiction.
Right.
Like, I would get bored if I don't listen to music at least once a day, you know what I'm saying? So that's my drive. When people are like, why is Big still, you know what I'm saying? Because for one, A, it's jamming, and for two, I'm addicted to it, you know what I mean? I have fun. I got Stankonia Studios in Atlanta where I'm camped out with Organized Noise when I'm not out of town, and we stay constantly recording. That's how I can keep putting albums out, because I never take no time off.
Right.
Yeah.
You're just immersed in the culture, immersed in the music.
Yes, love
Okay.
it, man. My favorite part is touring, you know, to make new records. Like last night, I did an album release party at Bootsy Bellows last night.
Boosie's
And to
lit.
see, you know, I do Kill Jill and Mike Jack and the people singing and going crazy, like,
Right.
that's dope to see it from inception to the people. Like, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope too. Switching gears a little bit, you're out here in LA, and you mentioned that you were with your family, you went to Disney World and
Yeah.
all those places, but you also visited some colleges with your son.
Yes.
So Father's Day is around the corner.
Yes.
So how does that feel to watch your kids grow up and get ready for this next stage in their lives?
It is like really the best feeling ever, like to feel what they feel, the excitement, you know. Like for my boy, been playing ball since he was like 5. Both of my sons been playing football.
Right.
And, you know, for them to, you know, get invited to the USC football camp, and then my older son, Bamboo, to, you know, to sign up to go for a college tour. That was his first college tour
Oh, wow.
that he went to. So we did a college tour, the whole USC campus, and then did an unofficial, you know, walkthrough with USC. And now it's crazy because now that's at the top of my son's list. So now my wife is just like, oh no, I can't be far from my baby. We need to start looking for a house now in case he make his mind. So now I got to get out here and do some more shows.
Well,
Yeah.
LA will be happy to have you.
I know, man. I'm just scared of the earthquake. That's all.
They're not that bad.
That's what they say, man.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that's been stopping me from living here, man. I was recording this album, man, at Windmark, and the whole building moved, and I was just like, I left the next day.
What?
I swear
you
to God,
flew out
I got out
of
of
a little earthquake?
I don't play that. I ain't got no control over that now.
I mean, but at least, like, what y'all got in Atlanta? Y'all got hurricanes, right?
Not really. That's on the coast. We just got,
Okay.
it just be hot, or it might rain a lot, but like for the earth to move, like,
You're not feeling that?
not without a helicopter. No.
Okay, I can kind of understand that.
Yeah, but it's whatever the Lord say, though.
Yes.
For sure.
Okay. Also, another Father's Day question. What is one of the biggest lessons that you've learned from a father figure or your father that you would want to pass down to your kids?
The biggest thing that I've learned is nothing is more valuable than time, you know. You can buy him all the toys, all the iPhones, all the clothes, all the Yeezys, the Jordans. Nothing means more than time, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why, like yesterday, did like 70 minutes of cardio according to my watch. You know what I mean? Like, the boys walked me and their mom around Six Flags. Oh, Lord. We rode everything. I got to go get my back realigned. We done rode the Tatsu, the Goliath. I don't even know the name of all the roller coasters. After a while, me and my wife just said, okay, y'all go ride. And we sat in the sports bar and watched the game and let that be it. Yeah, but it's the time, man, because, you know, the memories are more valuable than anything.
Right.
And then, you know, just like my daughter now, she's at Auburn and raised her from birth and was always there. And, you know, she's my oldest. And I could sleep well at night knowing my daughter ain't a freak.
Right.
And getting G'd at college.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
Nobody wants that.
No, nobody wants that. Nobody wants to
Be a
their
father
little
to your
baby
child,
girl like
LOG and the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Wow.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
So what's the best thing about being a father to you?
I think the best thing about being a father is to know when I'm not here anymore, there are 3 individuals that will carry the family name properly. And like I told my boys, that you're supposed to be the bigger, better, smarter, stronger version of me. And they're accomplishing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're already taller than me already. You know what I'm saying? I got grown man strength, so they won't try me. I already told my boys, that's one thing you'll never do. I tried my dad when he was older than me, and then that grown man strength, my dad choked me to sleep one time. I just told my boys I'd shoot them in the kneecap, and they won't play ball no more.
They ain't gonna mess with Pops.
Nope. And that's real life.
So switching gears one more time.
Okay.
So music questions, music video questions. So these next questions, we run a music block. It's if you can think of a song that has a music video to answer the question and a description of why.
Okay.
It would be great.
Cool.
So what was the first music video you ever watched?
Well, it had to be something on, like Night Tracks or something, like a free video. It might have been Say.
Say.
Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney might have been one of the first ones I can remember. You know
Really?
what I mean? Yeah. It was like a video channel like that was staticky when we were little. Like you can order videos, the music box or whatever. They was playing that all the time.
Right.
Yeah. That was one. And a Run DMC Rock Box. Yeah.
What do you remember about that video?
DMC being hard as a motherfucker. Just being so cool and hard in his voice. Yeah, that's one of the ones that made me want to rap too.
Really?
Run DMC, absolutely.
Okay, cool. That's respect. What music video or song reminds you of your best friend?
Let's see. I would say might have been Souls of Mist of 93 Till Infinity. Because we used to jam that a lot at the dungeon.
Yeah.
When we were coming up, yep. That was one of the best ones. Love that video, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Made me want to go visit where they lived at, because it's like they were California boys, but like they would live in the country like us, so we could kind of relate to it. Yeah, Souls of Mist, shout out the whole Hieroglyphics crew, man.
So was there like a lyric that sticks out to you about that?
The whole song, man.
Oh, all of it.
Yeah. The whole song, top to bottom.
Okay.
Everybody got down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And what gets you moving in the gym?
What gets me moving in the gym? Pat Benatar. Love is a Battlefield.
Really?
Yeah. I listen to everything.
I wasn't expecting that.
I know. I listened the movie The Legend of Billie Jean. I don't know if you ever seen that.
Nah.
But that was like the theme to that movie. And it's like a movie that's like a fight movie, like, oh, you got to make it through. But that song, Pat Benatar, Love is a Battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Netflix that.
Kick the bike 25 minutes.
So you held my heart.
Yeah, just going, man.
Okay.
Going.
Top 5 albums of all time.
Top 5 albums of all time.
To you.
Okay. Kate Bush, The Dreaming, NWA Niggas for Life, De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising. Get another one.
Yes, one more.
Let me see. Something really good that I like. Any Eyes the Brother album.
Okay.
Anyone.
So why those choices?
Those are like my biggest influences, musical influence. My favorites, Kate Bush, would be 1A, Kate Bush. 1B would be Bob Marley. And 2 would be NWA.
Okay.
And that, you wrap that up, throw some cinnamon, some celery, you can make a Big Boy gumbo. That's what I like. There are no boundaries when it comes to making music. You can't get stuck in just one thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's bigger than rap. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like rap is a mixing pot of a lot of things. And I feel like that's how
you get the unique sound. You know?
Yeah.
For sure.
Respect. I like that.
Thank you.